Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Divine Counsel. I have an icon of the Egyptian woman with two cats. If you're looking for me for the next video, there's multiple videos on there. You're more than welcome to go back and look at them. Energy is fluid, so it doesn't matter if it was 10 years from now, yesterday, or 2 months ago. It might pertain to your situation. And there's a lot of videos on there to protect your aura fields and your energy fields, okay? So I just want to say I love you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for joining in, and if you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you too. I just want to say hey to all the queens and hey to all the kings, because I know you're out there. So I'm going to do a little reading. We're just going to kind of see where it goes. You're more than welcome to like, subscribe, and share. If you'd like to donate to my channel, it is $ Divine Counsel Cash App. Okay, you're more than welcome to leave a comment to be able to get in touch with you. I do have spiritual boxes that are available. Let me know. Okay, let's get into your reading, and I hope all is well. Love you. No talking today, huh? I'm picking up the energy from you guys. I have my spirit guides to help. I have Archangel Michael to be here and assisting in the high twilight. I am trying to tap into anyone that is watching or needs to watch. What are the messages that they need to know to continue to move forward and feel the comfort that they need to feel? Because I'm here to support you. There we go. I'll take this. It's kind of a lot, but we'll make it work. Okay, so I see here. We gotta just exist. We gotta stay in silence, okay? It's been, you know, a lot of quarantine lately, so some people have kind of got into this comfortability, or I'm just gonna say it, laziness, all right? Even though everything is changing in the world and there's a lot of things happening, sometimes you just kind of sit back and you just kind of, put your hands up and you don't really meditate or really do too much. You just kind of are enjoying the vacation time. I guess that would be a best way of putting it. But you know what? It's not time to vacation, all right? The possibilities are endless. We got to be the eagle flying over the storm. We got to have patience with ourselves and the moon cycles and the energy fields of the world. We need to ground ourselves, of course, like the trees out here, because the trees are ancient and we're like the walking ones. They're the rooted ones, okay? And it's very important that we, in this silence that we are, experiencing, is to, tune in, figure out who you are as your existence. Just know that it's universal out here and you're all connected to it, and the universe is inside of you, okay? So a lot of things right now are out of our control with the change of the world. Sometimes we just have to be the fool and take the leap of faith. Sharing and caring and playfulness is a very um, positive outcome to try to continue to keep. It's okay to sit back and enjoy yourself at times, but a lot of the times we're kind of battling ourselves, we're fighting ourselves. This is not our war out here that's happening. That needs to be surrendered because it's not what we need to be doing as a collective, okay? A collective needs to be going within and seeing, the love in your heart. Try not to fight the conditioning and fight the illusions that are being stripped from us right now. We need to just be aware of the situation. Love yourself because home is where the heart is. And, basically, just exist. Just know that you're part of it. I mean, sometimes it feels like you don't have the answers, or you feel a little confused, and it's just like your mind playing tricks on you. It's part of the ego. I mean, there's a good ego and there's a bad ego, but see, people have been so used to what it has been, and it will never go back to the way it used to be. Um, from this point on, it is a biblical thing that's happening out here. You have spirit guides and ancestors and elders, to assist. Um, it would be really nice if people, help Mother Gaia, which is the earth, if you don't know who that is, um, to heal. Okay, because I'm sorry to say, man has kind of destroyed our earth that we live on, and she is a living thing. And for us to, because we're all connected, like with the animals, the trees, the earth, um, it's a connection to us and who we are, and we need to tap into that and ask for, healing of humanity, ask for healing of the animals, ask for healing of, um, the earth, okay, the plane. We need to come together as a collective and love each other, be more patient with each other, try to, you know, um, think of open possibilities when it comes to meeting people. Think of sharing, think of playfulness, because a lot of people are, serious about things right now. They're fighting things. They're not tapping into the energies to vibrate higher in their frequencies and their energy fields. Um, just be aware of what's going on, because a lot of things are getting exposed, okay? And sometimes it does seem confusing. It seems like you're alone. It seems like nobody understands. It seems you're double thinking. There's moments where, you get, happy, sad, mad, angry. That's okay to have these emotions, but as long as you don't live in those emotions, okay? So let me see if there's anything else that comes out with these cards. Be friendly with people, connect with the trees, go out into nature, eat more organic foods, because it's mind, body, and soul. Let me see. It's okay to, like I said, to have emotions. You don't need to what is it called? You don't need to, live in sorrow or live in stress, or um, fight the change, okay? Because if you just go with the flow, then it makes it a lot easier. You don't need to be in competition with nobody. Just love yourself and who you are. I support you. I love you. If you don't have anyone to speak to or talk to or listen to, that's what I'm here for. It's all about the love, the joy, the playfulness, the sharing, the possibilities, the existence, the awareness, the change, the tuning in, the source, letting go, being creative, you know, um, try not to, worry about what the next person is doing, because they're always trying to copy you to make themselves look good. In actuality, they're very dark inside. I mean, it's terrible, but it is what it is. We got to have the dark and we have to have the light to understand the yin and yang of everything in the world, okay? Um, Let me see. Let's see. Let's find some other cards here. Let's see what else we can get into. Push all these down, baby. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to start maybe trying to do a video a couple more times a week because I know I have subscribers and people that need more insight than, maybe once a week or every couple of weeks. There's a lot of things I'm doing just for myself or just out here in the physical realm of, my surroundings. So I try to, help in every place I can. Just know that it's all good no matter what is happening. We are learning our psychic development, okay? So we have to release these things, people, places, and things that don't suit us because they just add to our journey of self-awareness. And, some of these people are not really good for you. But like I said, dark and evil is not necessarily bad, and light and good is not necessarily bad. Okay, it's duality. There's a center. We have to have both sides. I know there's times where you just like wish this would stop or wish that would stop, but see, we have free will, so everyone has a choice on who they want to be. There is different paths, and we cannot sit here and judge them. That is not our job. Just keep yourself, protected with sage, Palo Santo, the white purity of the candle. We have fluoride water. If you go back into some of my videos, I have, the egg cleanse, the juju cleanse, things that you can make in your own house to protect you. Just make sure that your energy field is constantly taken care of because, you go to the store, you listen to music, you watch TV, you watch social media things, and, that energy, that intent, and, and the life force is in those videos, and it can attach to you. So you have to make sure that you're constantly smudging yourself to keep yourself in, balance, okay? Just know that any weapon formed against you will not prosper. Just know that if somebody is sending you some evil vibes or some, negative ways or whatever, then you can return to sender, of course. We are stripping the illusion, but our main focus is to continue to keep our joy because that's most important right now. Don't worry about everything that's happening. The world might crumble all around you. That's why I asked if you guys would, meditate for, the world right now with Mother Gaia and everything. Just know that you are divinely protected, especially if you're, God's special children. You just have to make sure that you, release your emotional parts because you don't want it to, affect you, and that could be past, present, or future. That's kind of what's happening in the world. Duality is here. I just said that, and it's funny because here's the card, and then look, the yin and yang. I was talking about that also. So, just know that it is all good no matter what, because you have to strip these things. You have to release your emotional attachments. That's one thing you need to also do. Do not attach yourself to anything, drugs, alcohol, a person, life, material items. All this comes and goes. And, we all one day are going to be internal, and these things are just things, okay? There's a lot of chaos out here, and you just have to stay centered. If you watch my last video, it's called Always Centered. That's the main focus, really. I mean, everything else is just healing your energy. That's kind of what's happening, okay? Because the energy was kind of taken from us. And our knowledge and our developments and our wisdom and, everything that we were born and equipped with has been kind of blinded. I guess that would be a best way of putting it. And, now we took off the blindfold, okay? And it seems like it's a lot, but it's really not. You know, once you get into it, then it's a lot easier to go with the flow. It's a lot easier to kind of, know that, okay, what this person does is not right, it's not wrong. Who cares? Just kind of make sure you stay in your essence. Make sure you stay in your meditation. Make sure you stay happy. Make sure you stay in the source. Tap in, ask for permission of your psychic development. Ask for, the illusions to be stripped away from you. Ask for all the sadness to be filled up with joy. Ask for quantum consciousness. Ask for the angels to assist you. You have free will, so they can't just intervene. If you want to get on this path and to make this path faster for you, you have to ask for permission for them to assist you. That they're here. They've been here always, but now it's more stronger, and you can tap into that and they will help you. I promise. You're just healing your energy and you're trying to get some understanding. And, sometimes you feel like, what direction do I take? Well, like I said, you have free will. I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. And I just want you to know that you are loved. You deserve love. Um, you deserve your heart's desires, but your heart has to be good inside to receive these things. It's like a boomerang effect. What you put out there comes back to you. So if you're good, it comes back good. If you're bad, it comes back bad. I mean, if you are, you know, um, fixing yourself or healing yourself or anything like that, then those things are going to come to you. Just know that this too shall pass, and it's always going to have a new day. To slow and steady, of course, wins race. Let's see what else is happening. Just don't put too much into anything really right now. Just put all of the energy and effort into yourself. That is your job as a soldier, a warrior, okay? Everything else will be taken care of, I promise. And when you do that, abundance is knocking at your door. All right? Let's see. Make sure you protect your feminine energy. There's feminine and masculine energy in all of us, man or woman. There is changes happening. You can tap into those changes, evolution and stuff. You can, use that as an energy force. Make sure that you're aligning your chakras. Make sure you're saging and smudging yourself. Make sure, that you're protected, okay? All right, let me see what else. So we have new beginnings, yes, of course. And we have movement into balance. And that's kind of what's happening. We're kind of moving into balance because the poles of the earth right now are shaking. They're moving, they're changing, they're flipping upside down. A lot of people are getting pushed into the corner for a reason, for you to wake up. Not everybody is woke, okay? I'm just going to say it. Sometimes you need tragedy or chaos or pain or suffering or going through the dark night of the soul or going through old bad memories or hurts and pains and sufferings and all these things to realize that you're strong, to realize that that's where the light is, to realize that you're balanced with the yin and yang, to realize that you're protecting and healing your energy, okay? And you have to have all this happening, which is could be political, it could be the climate change, it could be everything that's happening in the world right now. And it's for you to stay focused and protect your energy and move into balance yourself. And right now a lot of people are having past experiences flash in front of their eyes. It's almost like, when you pass, I'm just going to be open. When you pass, it's like you have your whole life flashes in front of your eyes. Well, a lot of people right now are going through that. And the reason for that is not that it's time for you to leave this plane. The reason is for you to basically die to get reborn again, okay? And the reason why these things are flashing, because everything comes in full circle, like the circle of life. It's because the stuff in your past, people, places, and things were different, of course, but the stuff in your past, what had happened was you dealt with the situations different, okay? And so when your life is flashing before your eyes at these times and these moments, it's showing you that it comes full circle, of course, but it's showing you like a death to a rebirth, also, for one. For two, it also is showing you how to address these situations again. And that's why it's important to stay into balance because and stay calm because you're protecting your energy. You're learning how to deal with this. You know, in the past, you dealt with it in a way different way, and it's like you're getting conditioned to be a warrior. Okay, and for you to be able to do that, to stay balanced, to get your new beginnings, to get your abundance, slow and steady, your essence, let go of the stress, um, you know, have patience, let go of sorrow, and laziness and control of everything, tuning in and being aware, um, your friendliness towards people, yourself. So all these things are just showing you a different way. Even though it was then, it still is now, if that makes sense. I know that sounds weird, but it's just showing you how to deal with it, okay? And that's kind of what the rapture is. You're not necessarily going to fly up to the sky into some ship or the end of the world. You're basically going to be in this physical plane, and you're going to be walking through doorways in this body, in this plane, okay? So you're not physically going to pass away. You're going to just go through that. That's why your life is flashing, in front of your eyes. And it's going back to memories in childhood and all this. These are things that need to be fixed. They're going to be triggering you to change. They're going to be showing you, how to deal with it different. They're going to be giving you a calmness, a good feeling, inside. You're going to be feeling more centered and balanced and know that, the past no longer exists, but you have memories of it, okay? So it's nothing to get discouraged about. It's nothing to fear because fear itself can take over you. And, you're not going to think rationally and everything. There's panic situations and all that. We don't have to live in fear. Okay, it's all in divine timing, even if you want it now. It's when the divine wants to give it to you. It's when the universal wants to, hand it over. A best way of trying to manifest is before you go to sleep. A lot of people have stuff on their minds, okay? And before you go to sleep, excuse me, I need to get something to drink, you guys. Okay, so before you go to sleep, you know how you think about everything, your day, your past, present, future, everything that's happening. So your mind is not at ease, okay? Your mind is all over the place because you fall asleep. Then you have all these different kind of dreams, and you don't sleep well at night, or you're sleeping too much. It just depends, okay? Um, but how you manifest is basically when you go to sleep, you picture yourself, okay, in the job that you want, or you picture yourself in the relationship you want, or you picture yourself in you know anything that your heart's desires, okay? So you're going to picture that. And you're going to think about it. And you're going to visualize, okay, or even money, okay? I'll just give you an example. Say all these cards are money, right? And you visualize all this money. And when you go to sleep, you start thinking about this money and, what it looks like, everything. And then you fall asleep dreaming about that. Now, if you start doing that every single day when you go to sleep, the universal is going to actually hand it over to you because what you're doing is you're visualizing it, you're putting intent into it because abundance is energy, okay? So you're putting energy into the situation to be able to manifest what your heart's desires. Like I said, a significant other, a house, a car, money to pay bills, a good relationship or out of a not a good situation, you want to visualize that. Then once you visualize that for, about a week or so, every time you fall asleep, um, it will come to you because you're universal. Like inside of you, you have a universe, inside of you, you have a higher source. Inside of you, you have everything that it takes to heal, to change, to mold, to love, to all these things. So these things that are happening on the outside world, you need to separate them and manifest for yourself, because every night when you go to sleep, you actually die. And when you wake up the next day, you're reborn again. So your possibilities are endless. Okay? You can manifest these things into reality. All right. That's something I did when I was a child. It was so weird. I used to dream like, oh, I'm going to go to some, festival or something, and I'm going to get cotton candy and toys and, just being a kid. And next thing you know, that's where we're going. So, when we're conditioned and everything in the world that's happening, you're not slowing down and taking the time to release or focusing. And when you go to sleep, your mind is just chaotic, and you can manifest these things into reality. I mean, when you're a child, you don't have all that because you're not grown yet. You don't have to pay bills. You're just a child, just having fun. So we have, the struggle. Yes, the struggle is real. Um, always speak the truth to yourself because that's really important, and to others, okay? Have forgiveness for yourself and others, because even if that person really did you wrong, your intent is there because they made you cry, they made you angry, they made you feel all these feelings, right? So you put intent into that, all right? And you allowed that to happen. So forgiveness is weird, okay? Forgiveness is something you're already free, in the physical realm. You don't ever have to see that person again, whatever. But let me tell you something. Forgiveness, when you forgive yourself and you forgive others, you are free. You're already naturally free, but you are free within, okay? Because you put energy into it, and that energy got taken away from you from that person that did whatever they did to you. So you want your energy back. So you're forgiving them. You don't ever have to speak to them. What they did to you was not right. Of course, you can't take it back. You can't change it. But why live in that bondage? Why live in that cage, even though you're already naturally free? That's why a lot of people are living in sorrow and pain and suffering, is because they can't forgive themselves for putting that intent into the situation or forgiving the person that did it. Okay, that is not your job. That is not your battle. Yes, it happened. It occurred. It can be past, present, or future. Whatever the case might be, you're just protecting your energy field, and that's all that's important. You know, don't forget to retreat, because you always have to retreat to come back and focus. All right. So let go of the anger. Let go of the sorrow. Uh, let go of you know the 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 stress. Let go of the fighting. Let go of the competition of everything. We're all beautiful in who we are: tall, short, big, little, yellow, brown, white, black, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're all one as a collective, okay? And there's no competition in that, okay? You don't have to be like somebody else. You don't have to be jealous that someone else has this. If everybody just stays in their lane, the lane would be so much more clearer and more, open for us to understand what the lane is all about. There's some people out here that are just misery loves company, and you know what? I ain't got time for that. They try to pretend like they're sweet and they're innocent, and they're a certain way, but people like us use discernment. I'm sorry. And we can see right through you. Your whole stuff is made of glass. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you know, I don't understand why people have to apply themselves that way. Oh, I'm a topper. My yard's better than yours. My car's better than yours. I mean, just give it up already, because it's just material items. I'm sorry. The main thing is your heart's, your existence, your alignments, your chakras, your meditation, your exercise, your eating well, the possibilities are endless because you want your abundance. And the only way you can get that is just to stay centered. Who cares about all that stuff? Because when you go, none of that is coming with you. I mean, how is that like something spectacular to be proud of? That's why people feel less than sometimes, because they'll look in magazines and books and videos and everyone else has this and they don't have it. Like, you have something else that's special and unique just the way you are. You don't need a material item or clothing or a house or a car or jewelry to make who you are. Who cares if somebody makes fun of you? Who cares if somebody tries to copycat you? That's hilarious, really. I mean, it's like, just be yourself, and if people don't accept you, oh well, accept yourself. You don't need these people to make you feel some kind of way. It's not a competition, okay? You need to go to source. The only competition you got is God's wrath. So, I mean, I'm not understanding why any of that even comes into play. It's stupid. You're beautiful the way you are. I don't care if you're 500 pounds, if you're 10 pounds, if, like you said, tall, short, one arm, no legs, you got deformities, disabilities, I mean, or just regular, or you have one eye, or, you choose to be with the same sex, or whatever the case might be, just be you. You are beautiful in who you are, okay? The rainbow is a beautiful color. It doesn't need the red to the purple to the green to the blue to have a competition with. I mean, there's so much more out here in the world that is happening, that you could tap into, the stars, the moon, the sun, the ground, fire, water, wind, I mean, the elements. These things are here, you're naturally, magical. You don't need to tap in and do, witchery and all this stuff. And none of that matters. Your heart, your center, your love, your source, your higher self, your lotus flowers, you're rooted in the ground like these trees, your wisdom, your let me see, your truth, okay? Your psychic development. That's all that's important. Your discernment to know who's who. How amazing is this, okay? There's just so much fear out here and so much panic out here that just go back to center, baby. Just go back to center because it's okay. Stay calm, stay blessed, stay beautiful. All right? I know this is a different kind of reading, but I'm just kind of getting a little base here and there of everything that's happening. And, you just deserve peace in your life. That's the main focus, is peace, okay? Peace is going to set you free, baby. It's okay with everything that's happening. I got you. I love you. I appreciate you. I really do. And thank you, for just listening. I mean, it's just hard. I just want you guys to use discernment, because there's a lot of these channels and stuff out here that's doing the most. And it's not real. It's terrible. And, I just want your growth for you, okay? Make sure you ground yourself. Go out into nature. The nature speaks to you. The angels are there to assist you. But like I said, you have to give them permission. you know just know that I love you, and that's all that's important. You love yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and just let everything go that doesn't suit you, because you're amazing. You're a king, you're a queen, you're beautiful. you know don't let these circumstances take you over. It's all about just who you are as a person. You're amazing. And it's like I said, there's no competition. It's not that serious. It really isn't. It's ridiculous. I see it out here all the time, and there's no need for that. We are all equal. I'm sorry to tell you. Ooh, these cards are so much here. Take these for sure. These cards are hard to shuffle because they stick together the material. Oh, there's a good one. If there's any more before Try one more shuffle here. Okay, that's it, I guess. Okay, so we have define, or wait a minute, excuse me. Defend to the end. The worthwhile. Yes, of course. Defend who you are to the end because it's worthwhile. There's so many people out here trying to dull your sparkle, trying to make you feel some type of way. Okay? Defend yourself and who you are to the end. You are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Don't let these people fade you in any way, okay? Listening for the truth. Yes, you're listening for the truth. The truth is in you. Take that time for yourself in you. You know, this is a message to you. Okay? Inner trust. Yes, have trust in yourself. Inner trust. Trust yourself because yourself is going to get you to where you need to be. Now, of course, stripping the illusion, going through the dark night of the soul, learning your discernment and everything that your psychic development inside of who you are. Everyone has something special about them. Everyone is unique. If we're all the same, it'd be really boring, right? Okay, beyond the mind, the heart beats. Yes, and that's where it is. Home is where the heart is. And beyond the mind, the heart beats because that's where it's at. Okay, new birth, and you're guarded. A new beginning. Divine light, okay, the purification of your life. That's what we're trying to accomplish. Softly, the tender touch of who you are. Love yourself. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Faith in the process, okay? The word wants to be written. Yes. You have, release the dark wound. Let love live. Okay? Release it. It doesn't suit you no more. You're past that. You're past your haters. You've outgrown them, okay? Every journey starts with a single step. You got to start somewhere, right? Bring it into form. You have the energy to bring it into form. Yes, it's the shock of the new, okay? Be open to receiving, right? Seeing the true you. You are amazing. Visions of life beyond death. Yes, it's not scary to not be here anymore, okay? A lot of people fear of dying, and there's no reason to fear of dying because you're actually immortal. Your energy lasts forever. Your soul lasts forever. It's just this physical skin, okay? But you can come back if you choose to, all right? I know it gets tiring in life, and everything surrounds you at times, but you have what it takes, baby. This too shall pass. The walls will not surround you. Just embrace this beauty, okay? Just don't forget that one day you will be gone and it's okay. And if people have passed, it's okay. They're still around. They still love you. Their energy is still fluid. Whenever, if they chose to come back as an animal, or if they choose to come back as a tree, or if they choose to come back in human form, and like I said, when we all go, we are spirit guides, we have spirit guides up here assisting us, that's their purpose. And, there's nothing to fear when it comes to these things, okay? It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Trust yourself, please. And continue to spiral of manifestations, all right? In your dreams and stuff, okay? Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause because you are the light. And once you go through the dark to find the light, you are strong. You are a diamond, okay? I just want to leave it at that. You guys are amazing. I really don't know the title yet of this video, but you know, it is what it is. I think I was just doing a base of all kind of stuff because there's a lot of energy going on and I can feel it. So, you know, this might pertain to you, it might not. There's my phone ring. So there's just a confirmation to let you know I love you. I appreciate you. And make sure you share, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate that. If you feel the need to leave a message, leave that. That's awesome too. If you want to become a new subscriber, I'm okay with that too. If you'd like to donate to my channel is Cash App. And it's $ Divine Council Tarot. Okay, I really appreciate the donations. I have spiritual boxes that I ship out. They're $40 and it's free shipping. I also have a TikTok, which is Divine Council. So check me out, you guys. I love you. Sending blessings to you and your family. I just want you to know that you are a beautiful queen. You are a beautiful king. I support you. Hold your head up high. This too shall pass, and you guys are amazing. It's unlimited possibilities. Utilize it, okay? Use your discernment and make sure you go to source and go within. And like I said, you have free will, so I can't make you do anything, but I just know that I love you, okay? It's going to be all right, you guys. You know, just live in the existence and tune in. All right, until next time, this is Divine Counsel. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, whenever you see this. Love you. Bye.